3 Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
I'm Cameron Word.
Oh, by the way, I'm Kristen Cho.
You know, we have a rhythm when we start the show. If one of us forgets something, the rhythm is off.
It's totally off, and it happens. But because you're like the best partner in crime, you fill in. You come right in there.
Well, you have my back as well.
Okay, we have each other's back. Today we've got an article for you today. The title is Sucking Pollution Out of the Air. Now, we know about air pollution.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And sometimes it can get really bad here in Korea with the microdust, the yellow dust, you name it, we have it. But what if we could just vacuum it out, suck it out of the air? What is to suck something out of the air?
To suck originally means to, make air go fast.
Yeah.
Inside something.
Yeah, like if you're drinking out of a straw, you've got your iced Americano.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you suck it through the straw.
Yeah.
Okay? So they are proposing that we suck the pollution out of the air.
Yeah, I mean, like the air has a lot of smog, a lot of smoke. So I guess it's like kind of like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, or we do have the air cleaners inside the home.
Oh, an air purifier.
Air purifier. So maybe they're proposing an air purifier for outside.
For the world.
For the world.
Wow, that'd be nice.
Okay. So we're talking about Iceland. They're thinking about this, and we'll learn more in just a bit. If the Earth is heating up, what is it doing?
To heat up means something is rising in temperature, so it's getting hotter.
Yeah, it is getting hotter. If something is record high, so it's record dash high.
It means it is the highest it has ever been. This is the first time it has been this high.
Okay. Make a dent, D-E-N-T, in something.
This means you are making progress. You are seeing an effect with your efforts.
Okay, very good. So these are the 3 expressions that we're going to focus on. Let's go ahead and listen to our article.
What if there was a giant vacuum cleaner that could suck the pollution out of the sky and slow the pace at which the planet heats up? Well, these machines do exist and are currently operating in Iceland. With record high levels of greenhouse gases and average temperatures, time is running out to reverse these trends. The few machines operating right now won't make a dent in overall greenhouse gas levels, but they do provide a blueprint for what can be done. All we need to do is build thousands more of them and place them all over the world.
Here we go. What if there was a giant vacuum cleaner that could suck the pollution out of the sky and slow the pace at which the planet heats up? Long question. Okay. So first, we have our power pattern. What if?
Yes.
Okay. So what does this mean? What if it's an imaginary situation?
Right. Yes. And I think you explained that well. This structure is used when we are imagining something. It doesn't exist, but we're thinking, if it existed, what would the situation, what would that thing be like?
Right.
So here, they're kind of imagining a giant vacuum cleaner, which doesn't exist, right?
Right.
We have vacuum cleaners in our houses, things like that, but what if there was a vacuum cleaner like the size of Mount Rushmore?
Yeah. Wow.
So this what if is a question that introduces that imaginary idea.
It's not here, but what if it happened?
Yeah. What if you had $1 million?
Oh,
what would you buy?
Oh, what if you won the lottery?
Yeah.
It's a very common question. So, what if there was a giant vacuum cleaner, and what would they do? They would slow the pace at which the planet heats up.
Yes.
Now, right now, the planet is like getting hotter and hotter really fast. with this vacuum cleaner, it will slow down the process. So what is this heat up?
So heat up has a couple of different meanings. The original basic meaning is that the temperature rises. And that's how it's being used here. So when the planet heats up, it means the planet is getting hotter.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you will see heat up to mean become more intense.
Yeah.
If we talk about like business negotiations, heat up.
Heat up.
It means it was a calm negotiation, but then everything got intense.
Yeah.
Or a game can heat up, like a basketball game.
Yeah.
So it was a really intense game, a very close game where people were very excited or trying really hard to win.
Right. Now, in this case, it's literally heat make hotter. So you can heat up your food by using a microwave or an oven, whatever it may be, right? You can heat up the room because it's very cold.
Yeah, with the 온돌.
Yeah, with the 온돌.
Or like the electric blanket.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, these machines do exist and are currently operating in Iceland. So this what if there is a machine? Actually, there is a machine in Iceland. Let's continue.
With record high levels of greenhouse gases and average temperatures, time is running out to reverse these trends.
Okay. So we know that there are record high levels of greenhouse gases.
Yes.
Okay. What is record high?
So record high means the highest it has ever been. So high that it is a record. So it's just a very easy way of using an adjective to describe this. The format can be record high. You could also say record low.
Yeah.
You know, any of those adjectives where you're trying to find the most or least of something, you can use record hyphen in front of it.
Okay, so greenhouse gases is 온실가스. So this is getting really, like it's the highest.
Yes.
Right? And average temperatures are also at record high levels. So everything is just hot. Okay, we felt that in the summer.
Well, we felt
we
it.
are feeling it now. Okay. So then the few machines operating right now won't make a dent in overall greenhouse gas levels, but they do provide a blueprint for what can be done. Okay. So they have a few machines.
Yes.
Okay. But they won't make a dent in overall greenhouse gas levels. So they won't do what?
They won't have a significant effect.
Yeah, an impact.
An impact. So to make a dent means to make significant progress in something. Usually something you're trying to get rid of. So make a dent in work means to do quite a bit of work.
Right.
Not all of it,
right.
but a good amount of it.
Good amount, yeah.
In the same way, with these greenhouse gas levels, we're trying to lower them. So if you make a dent into it, it's like, well, it's not complete, but you lowered them a bit.
Yeah, you did lower them.
I can see the effect.
Yeah.
However, they're using it in the negative here. It won't make a dent in greenhouse gas levels.
Right. Overall greenhouse gas levels.
Yes.
So overall is our power vocab.
So overall is another way of saying total. So maybe these machines affect the greenhouse gases in Iceland.
In Iceland, yeah.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
Iceland is a small country.
Right.
It doesn't have a lot of people. So if you're looking at the world as a whole, looking at the world overall, it's not a big effect just yet.
Yeah, right. However, there's a good point here.
Yeah.
It says that, but they do provide a blueprint for what can be done.
Yes.
And so a blueprint is kind of like it's the basic
it's like the
structure.
plan. Right.
Yeah.
So in Korean, you say 청사진, but we use this in some ways to mean, yes, the plan for how you will build something. And in this case, it's specifically talking about an example that you can copy and use going forward.
Right, right.
So Iceland has provided an example. It's provided a blueprint that other countries or other organizations could copy for future efforts to lower these greenhouse gas levels.
Right. So they have a few in Iceland, but in the future, we can make thousands and put it in all of these countries.
Yeah.
Oh, I think why not? If we could.
As long as they, are using solar power.
I know.
Hopefully they're using like natural gas.
I know. All right, let's listen to that one more time.
What if there was a giant vacuum cleaner that could suck the pollution out of the sky and slow the pace at which the planet heats up? Well, these machines do exist and are currently operating in Iceland. With record high levels of greenhouse gases and average temperatures, time is running out to reverse these trends. The few machines operating right now won't make a dent in overall greenhouse gas levels, but they do provide a blueprint for what can be done. All we need to do is build thousands more of them and place them all over the world.
It is time for Power Note. We're on pages 94 and 95. Let's do a quick review. Heat up means to increase the temperature, to make it hotter. Open a window. I'm sweating.
Sorry, this room heats up fast on sunny days. Yeah.
Well, when the light comes in the morning, it really does heat up the room.
Yes. That's why people want southern-facing homes.
I know.
At least in Korea. Yeah.
I know. That's the best. Namyang is the best.
To be honest, I never thought about that.
Really?
Until I came to Korea.
I know. Me too. Me too.
In the U.S., we don't.
We don't.
Think about it.
We don't do like 남동, 남서, 남서. We don't do that. No.
But it does make a big difference.
It makes a huge difference. I'm all about the Namyang.
Yeah.
All about it. I heated up leftover pizza and ate on the sofa. And isn't this true? When we have leftovers, we heat up the food.
Yeah.
How do you usually heat up your food?
I actually do not heat up my food. I love to eat cold food.
Oh,
so
even
like fried chicken. Cold fried chicken is so good.
No, are you serious?
You know cold Chinese food, so good.
What?
Cold pizza.
Even fried
cold
rice?
Pasta. Cold fried rice is so good with the cold jajang sauce. Oh, I love it so much.
Oh my goodness.
I have a microwave, but I don't often use it to heat up things.
Oh, interesting.
Other than I heat up rice. You have the microwavable rice.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but you don't like the microwave, I believe.
I don't really like the microwave, but there are some things that you can only use the microwave for. Like if I have tteok, rice cake.
Yeah.
And it's frozen, so sometimes I'll use the microwave because it takes too long on the gas.
Or like corn. I do it for corn.
Corn
or like sweet potatoes. I'll heat those up in the...
Okay.
Because I don't have like an oven.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'll
heat
them
up
in the microwave.
All right.
Yeah.
So heat up your food, heat up the room, heat up the earth.
Heat up the conversation.
Ooh, that is a figurative usage.
Yeah,
right.
to heat up the conversation, of course it means to make the conversation hotter, but you're often talking about more interesting or spicier things.
Oh, I like that. Okay. If something is at a record high level, it means that it has never reached that level. It is the highest. Okay.
It is a record.
It is a record, right. The stock market is at record high levels.
Yeah. Does that mean it's too late to invest?
Yeah, if it's high, then that means you have to pay a lot of money to buy a stock.
Right, yeah. They say buy low, sell high.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, whenever they hit these record highs...
Yeah, what do you do?
I mean, if you buy them, sometimes the market never goes back down. Like people, was it 2018, 2019? It was at record high levels, so people waited, but the market just kept going up.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's hard. That's stocks though.
Okay.
That's the market. Yeah.
The record high snowfall led to flooding in the spring.
Yes. Record high snowfall.
Rain.
Yeah, record high temperatures.
Record high temperatures.
Schools might have record high enrollment.
Oh, yeah.
Which means they have the most students applying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, or most students that they've accepted into their schools.
Or we could have record high number of Power listeners this year.
Yeah, you could have the most listeners we've ever had.
That would be really nice.
That would be nice. Or like record high credit card debt.
Oh no.
The most credit card debt ever.
Oh, but I just read an article about a couple, and they just had record high debt, and they lived the high life, and it just went down overnight.
Yeah,
that's what can happen.
Or a lot of countries are dealing with record high tourism.
And so those people, the people in that country are saying, leave.
No more. Yeah.
No more. We don't want you.
It's too much tourism, and it's hurting all their local infrastructure.
Right, that's right. Local economy. Okay, make a dent in something means to reduce the amount of something or make progress.
Yes.
Now, I just quickly want to talk about this word dent because usually we use this word with our car.
Yeah.
And when you bang your car, there's a bit of a dent.
Yeah. It's not like a hole completely, but it kind of like bends in.
Yes.
Right? We call that a dent. So in the same way, when you make a dent in something, you are showing an effect, showing that you made a difference.
That's right. Okay. I'm so tired. I'll finish this tomorrow morning before school.
You've hardly made a dent in your homework. You'll never finish it in the morning.
Okay. If you didn't make a dent in your homework, it means that you really didn't do your homework.
Yeah, like 5%.
Maybe,
you
did one page.
Way more. Yeah.
And there's 10. Okay. If you don't make a dent in this design project, I'm going to work on Saturday. So, this whole week, we didn't make a dent in this project. Means what?
You didn't make a lot of progress.
No progress. Almost no progress.
Yeah.
Right. So think of the word progress. Okay. What if is an imaginary situation? What if people didn't ask rhetorical questions?
That's a funny joke.
Yeah.
What if the Earth stopped rotating?
Okay. We would probably die.
We would die.
Yeah, we would die for sure. Okay. All right. Vocab is overall.
Yes.
And the definition is on page 96. So do check that out. But we also have power practice. So let's take one